If you're in your 40s or 50s and it feels like your resilience just vanished, feeling like the woman who used to handle everything can now barely handle a Monday morning, hear this before you scroll past, because today we are getting into exactly what is happening inside your brain during perimenopause and what you can actually do about it. Hi, I'm Sophie Mays, neuroplastician and founder of GritSense.co. By the end of this video, you're going to understand why your stress response has been on overdrive, why it feels like you don't recognize yourself anymore, and I'll give you 3 specific brain-based tools that will work with your hormonal shifts. Tools you can start using today. Let's get into it. Here's what nobody explains clearly enough. Estrogen and progesterone are not just reproductive hormones, they are brain hormones. They directly regulate your HPA axis, which is your body's central stress command center. When estrogen and progesterone are stable, your HPA axis has a natural break. Cortisol rises when you need it, does its job, and comes back down. But during perimenopause, estrogen and progesterone begin their erratic decline. And here's the critical part. When those hormones drop, your HPA axis loses that break. Cortisol spikes higher, stays elevated longer, and your amygdala, the brain's threat detection center, becomes hypersensitive to things that never used to bother you. Your stress system used to be a well-calibrated fire alarm. Perimenopause cranks the sensitivity so high that even small triggers, a work email, a family comment, or running 5 minutes late can set the whole alarm off. And here's where it gets important. Chronic cortisol elevation over time doesn't just exhaust you. Research shows it actually reduces the density of neurons in your prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain responsible for decision-making, emotional regulation, and grit. Your resilience isn't just feeling depleted. Neurologically, the very structure that generates it is under sustained stress. If you like what you hear so far, a like and subscribe goes a long way to help us reach more women with this type of information. Now here's the part I most want you to hear. So many women come into this season of life feeling like they've fundamentally changed. The patience they once had is gone, and their confidence has become shaky. Anxiety that never existed before has now moved in and unpacked its bags. Many of us ask ourselves, why can't I handle this anymore? Here's the neurological truth. You are experiencing a real, measurable shift in your brain chemistry. Estrogen supports the production of serotonin and dopamine, your mood and motivation neurotransmitters. Progesterone directly modulates GABA, your brain's primary calming chemical. When progesterone declines, GABA declines with it. Your brain's ability to put the brakes on anxiety has been biologically reduced. Just to remind you, you didn't lose yourself. Your neurological landscape changed and nobody handed you a map. So let's build that map right now. 3 tools that are grounded in neuroscience, designed to support your regulatory pathways, and tailored to what happens in a perimenopausal brain. Tool number 1, the morning cortisol reset. Your cortisol naturally peaks in the morning. That's your cortisol awakening response. In perimenopause, this rhythm can become more erratic or even feel heightened, which means your first 30 minutes have an outsized influence on how your stress system behaves for the rest of the day. Within 20 minutes of waking, step outside and get at least 5 minutes of natural light, no sunglasses. This helps anchor your circadian cortisol rhythm through your suprachiasmatic nucleus, your brain's internal clock. While you're out there, breathe. Inhale for 4 counts, exhale for 8. That longer exhale supports vagal activation and helps calm your HPA axis before the day starts pulling on you. Tool number 2, progesterone support breathwork. Progesterone naturally supports GABA, your brain's primary calming neurotransmitter, and because progesterone declines in perimenopause, we need other ways to activate those calming pathways. One of the most effective is resonance-style breathing with an extended exhale. Here's how. Inhale for 4 counts, hold for 4, exhale for 8. Do 5 cycles. This boosts parasympathetic activity through vagal tone, which in turn supports GABA-related calming pathways. Try it once mid-morning and once before sleep. Tool number 3, the prefrontal cortex anchor. Chronic stress and cortisol overload can impair your prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain responsible for regulation, decision-making, and emotional steadiness. So when the wave hits the overwhelm, the irritability, the shutdown, you need a fast way to re-engage it. Name what you're feeling out loud or write it down. This is called affect labeling, and research shows it increases prefrontal activation and reduces amygdala reactivity, often within seconds, 20 seconds or so. No tools required. And neurologically, it's a direct intervention on your stress response. Your nervous system is not broken. It is adapting to a new hormonal reality, and what it needs from you right now is repetition, not perfection. If this video finally gave you language for what's been happening in your body, please subscribe to GritGiddy. We're building a full library of neuroscience tools designed specifically for women navigating this season of life. And we want you to be a part of what's coming next, including our next video, the micro-habit method, which tells you how small discomfort rewires a gritty brain. So which of these 3 tools are you starting with? Please drop your answer in the comments below, and the more you tell me, the more I can adjust the content. Thank you for being here, and see you next time.